Can Southwest make you weigh less? Well, the overweighted and overrated director, Kevin Smith, seems to think so after getting kicked off a flight this weekend after being deemed, quote, a safety risk. Good-looking chap. Read, there was just one seat left, and even though the heavy Kevy denies it, Southwest claims he couldn't fit without keeping the armrest up. A big no-no come takeoff time for all you land lovers out there. Kevin angrily tweeted the tale to his million-plus followers. Here are some. I know I'm fat, but was Captain really justified in throwing me off a flight for which I was already seated? That's a fair point. He gets angry. Go F yourself. I broke no regulation, offered no safety risk. What, was I going to roll on a fellow passenger? And F your apologetic $100 voucher. You got a $100 voucher? Eventually, Smith got onto another Southwest flight to Oakland, which begs the question, why would anybody go to Oakland? The always crappy airline responded via their website, first by apologizing profusely and then adding, quote, our pilots are responsible for the safety and comfort of all customers on the aircraft and therefore made the determination that Mr. Smith needed more than one seat to complete his flight. So what does drunk hamster have to say about all this? Don't get behind the wheel, drunken hamster. You're a danger to everyone, including yourself. Jesse, couldn't this have been handled better? He's not a danger.
I think absolutely it could have. What I thought was most insulting is that $100 voucher was for the ground round, which I thought really just slapped in the face.
Totally unnecessary.
Yeah,
although an excellent steak there.
Well, what I think, Ray,
I like the peanuts on the ground.
I think that more importantly, there is another famous American who once was barred from using public transportation based on their physical appearance. And I think that that's sad. And he's standing up for all people. I think that I'm going to say it, that Kevin Smith is the Rosa Parks of the obese.
Oh, wow. He's sort of like the Roseanne Parks. Yes.
I was looking for that joke all damn day.
Yeah, you know,
Oh, she's easy to spot.
He nailed it.
I am moving away from this joke because you possibly offended a large portion of our audience.
Just Roseanne fans.
All right. Hey, Stephen, okay, does Kevin Smith have a legitimate gripe? He was already seated, even claimed that the armrests were down. He was able to get on another flight by Southwest. So does this make any sense?
Does it make any sense, or should Kevin be bitching?
Yes, both.
Okay, I think it makes a lot. I think the saddest thing about it, you pointed out the most important thing was, like, who the hell goes to Oakland in the first place, okay? And I think this is all just a big cover-up for the fact that Kevin Smith was in Oakland, and we need to know why. Nobody's asking the hard questions here. And Southwest still flies to Oakland, and nobody's asking why.
Yes.
And the saddest thing to me, the whole thing, was he said he was ID'd by many of the people sitting around him as Silent Bob. No one recognizes him as Kevin Smith. It's almost as if Jersey Girl meant nothing to the American public.
That is so true. You know, I was wondering about that. I have total respect for Kevin Smith if he didn't pull the "do you know who I am" shtick. Or did he have to because everybody knew who he was? I don't know. But, like, a lot of people would have said, I'm Kevin Smith, I'm a director, you can't throw me out.
It's always the people that don't have any fame whatsoever. Like when I was working in magazines, I would always pull the "I work in magazines" card, and the stare would just be starier. It would not do anything.
It was great, and you was always wearing your little page boy cap when you were, because he actually did sell grits.
Well, no, I had a fedora with the press thing right there. I was like, listen here, you raspberries. This flying machine's not getting off the ground.
You really think a lot of people pull the "I'm Kevin Smith" card?
Yeah.
If you're not Peter Jackson, that's not going to work.
Yeah, I made dogma. It's not going to get you far, Greg. It is not.
Tamara, you are an attorney. Kevin Smith seems like a nice guy who won't sue, but he could sue for some kind of humiliation. Am I right?
Well, I know that there's this, like, passenger bill of rights that's been going on, discussed, but I don't know if that has anything has passed. What I find interesting, though, is why they let him on. Why don't they have a scale, like, at the entrance to the plane, and you have to pass?
That's terrible.
You mean like the human one on The Biggest Loser?
Yes, like,
wow.
Why don't they just have a carnival barker guess your weight?
No, but how come they allow him to actually get on the plane?
It's true.
He's seated, and then it's so humiliating. Like, for them to say, you have to get off the plane, and you're, like, in front of a couple hundred people.
Well, I got to tell you, it raises a couple of points. A, that the obese are easy targets, and and it's not fair. There's a joke in there, and I'm not going to go there.
I know my tongue.
But the fact is, I thought it was insensitive and humiliating, and as far as a PC person can get, but this is wrong. I actually went and contacted Southwest to find out what they have against fat people, and I think we got a response from them, one of their spokespeople.
As a representative of Southwest Airlines, I would like to say that we have nothing against the obese. In fact, we find them to be very entertaining. It reminds me of a funny joke. Your mama is so fat, she climbed in the Grand Canyon and got stuck. Oh, I kid. Anyway, your mama's so fat she had to iron her clothes on the freeway. Your mom has so many double chins she looks like she is staring at you over a pile of pancakes. Oh dear, fat people are really funny. Ha ha, ha ha ha.
What an insensitive jerk.
Easy for Skinny Robot to say.
Yeah, exactly.
Robots don't even need to eat.
They don't even eat food.
No.
I think Southwest should worry more about safety and about terror and not about people who are overweight. The guy was seated. It was wrong.
Well, also, why did they sell him the ticket? They should actually say, like, what is your height and weight before they sell the ticket so the person can... So they have the right to not sell the ticket to the person.
I believe it was the late, great Johnny Cochran who said, if the seat don't fit, then you got to split. I think that's how it went.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so. Andy can check on it for us at halftime.
All right. I think I'm going to move on now. I think we've nailed this one.
I like it.